My name is State Senator Dan Kapanke. I'm a candidate for the 3rd Congressional seat in western Wisconsin.
You're in the 3rd District, 3rd Congressional District, and you're running against Congressman Kind. Can you tell us the differences between you and your competitor in this race?
One of the fundamental differences between the congressman and myself is that I've spent my whole life basically in the private sector. I have my own business. I'm an entrepreneur. I hire people. I train people. I sign, as they say, both sides of the check. That's one of the most fundamental differences between myself and the congressman. He's never been in the private sector. So you start with that, and then you look at some of the very, very difficult votes that he took last year. Cap and trade is going to be devastating to Wisconsin, western Wisconsin, agriculture here in this state. I would have certainly voted no. He voted yes. The health care bill, of course, and we heard Karl Rove talk about it tonight. It's so costly, several $1 trillion. At the end of the day, it's going to cost us. We don't have that money. We're borrowing that money. I would have definitely voted no on that. I would have threw that 2,700-page document in the trash can, took a clean piece of paper, maybe brought in 5 Republicans, including Paul Ryan, 5 Democrats, and the president, and started to address some of the issues that we can afford and should be addressed.
I'm sure that you're aware that 2 days ago, Polaris Industries announced that they were going to be closing their doors in the next 18 months to move some of their operations over to Minnesota and some of their operations to Mexico. Currently, right now, according to some studies, Wisconsin is the 49th worst state to have a business. And how is it that we can change that in the coming years?
Well, it has to start on November 2nd, number one. We'll have a new governor. Scott Walker got a resounding endorsement today. He's a pro-business guy. He understands the fact that businesses provide jobs, which provide a quality of life for people in Wisconsin. And the assault on businesses that I've heard in Madison from senators and from the Capitol or the East Wing is not acceptable. We are ranked 48 or 49th according to several reports, magazines. If we're going to grow the jobs, we have to create the climate here in Wisconsin that is conducive to people looking at Wisconsin and saying, this is a place I want to do business. Right now, they're looking at 48 or 49 other states first, and then saying, well, maybe we'll look at Wisconsin. We can change that. It's the tax structure, it's the rules, and it's the regulations. These doors to my left are wide open. We should open our doors to business. We should roll out a red carpet, and we could say, this is what we have to sell here in Wisconsin. A good education system, higher ed, a good tech college system, pretty good infrastructure. We need some work there because we've taken money out of the transportation fund, but a pretty good infrastructure, work ethic, environment. This is a great place to live and raise a family. This is what we should be selling. And people shouldn't be looking at moving to Minnesota or Iowa or Illinois. They should be looking at coming to Wisconsin. We can change that. It's not going to happen overnight, but it's going to take leaders in Madison and leaders in Washington to get that job done.
Dan, it's a pleasure to talk to you today. If you want more information on Dan's campaign, you can go to kapankeforcongress.com and find out more about what is important to his campaign and how you can get involved and help him to beat Ron Kind in the November election.